This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Well, everyone, I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of the Mind, Body, and Laughter podcast
with Toni and Herm.
All right. As you can see, she's very comfortable today. It's a nice.
I don't know about you, but you said it. When I get in the house, I take off my outside clothes, put on my inside clothes, and throw on my robe.
In like 3 seconds flat, like everything be going and off and switched.
Yeah, and God forbid if you want me to put my outside clothes back on, if I have to go out, it's a strong chance that's not happening.
Yeah.
I love to be at home. And today was a busy day. You know, I don't like to do more than 2 things in one day. I went to church with Toni. What else did I do? I had a client. I had a client, and then I had an event. And now I'm home. I was home by 5 o'clock. And you know, this daylight saving time is not working with me either. So, but I'm all right. God is good all the time. Amen. Thank you.
All right. See, she did go to church today, huh? Oh, yes, she did. I know one thing too, before we even get started, that video you sent me on TikTok was insanely funny. I watched it.
If you had to copy me,
yeah.
Think you could do it?
Please. He pretty much had half of it was done. He did half of it himself, so ain't much I had to do.
I do think those are funny when husbands are mimicking their wives, and she's usually holding a Stanley Cup and walking around, turning up and down the heat.
Yeah, for nothing, just to be doing something. But today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about something that pretty much any and everyone that has been in a relationship, going to be in one, wants to be in one, whatever the case may be. And that's called settling.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to talk about settling because you always see a lot of people, men or women. I would say more so women on that end, but they always say, I'm not settling. I want this type of person. I'm not settling.
I'm not compromised. Well, they don't say compromise. They say I'm not settling.
Right.
Like you said. Right. Because
settling.
compromising sounds like.
But here's the thing.
If you say you're not compromising, sounds like you're selfish. But if you say, you know, I'm not settling, then people are like, oh, I don't blame you. I'm not settling either. So what does that mean?
Well, that's the thing. What does it actually mean? Because no matter who you choose to be with, you're going to settle. Because there is no person that's going to check off every single box that you may have. So regardless of what you take out here,
off every single box, honey.
Do not check off every single box. You're not even going to sit up here and play that role. So you're going to settle. And that's the thing I like. That's why I wanted to talk about this, because people constantly like, well, yeah, I need somebody who's rich. I need somebody who's this. I need loyalty. You're not going to get everything. That's just not by one person anyway.
What are your top 3 things that are important to you in a relationship when you said you're not settling? Like, what are your, I'm not settling for this. You're not. Huh?
Oh boy, I should drink some water. Top 3 things that I just won't deal with, you mean? That
you won't, right? You just, those are your non-negotiables.
Oh boy. Man, I have to think about that. That's a tough one. I would have to say that's just like someone who.
I mean, I don't even know why you're taking so long, because I'm sure you've thought about this.
Yeah, but I mean, you sometimes some things. I'm just trying to think of like just something that just is a absolute no, because some things you may not prefer, but you can again, settle. But it's something that's just a no. Someone who's disrespectful, who has a habit of being disrespectful. Yeah, like if you don't have respect, then yeah, I can't deal with you at all. That's definitely a top of my list thing. Respect. I would say trust, because trust is. I mean, that's supposed to be someone you're supposed to be with, so you have to be able to trust them with a lot of different things.
You trust me?
Yeah. Now, would I think do something? You still may do something. Oh, no. I'm just saying.
You got a little pause right there. You said up like that.
No, I didn't.
You trust me with everything?
Yes.
Why are you pausing, sir?
Maybe you have a lag in your internet.
No, it's not a lag. You said, yeah.
What? Do you?
Yes. See?
With
that's
everything?
Immediate.
See how that was? Yes.
Yes, it's immediate. It's immediate.
It wasn't immediate. It was more immediate than mine was. Yes. Yes. You hit the whole in front of mine. Mine at least said just straight yes.
You hesitated.
You hit the whole in front of yours. Yes.
That's how I talk. God.
Okay. It don't always sound like that. Tell you want some pho? Yes. There's no in front of it.
It's fun.
Whatever it is, you know what I mean. But to go back,
that's cool.
Yeah, but to go back, if you're saying you're not settling, then you're not being truthful.
The non-negotiables can almost change, because I may say, I want someone. I don't want anyone to. What's something that's kind of like, I want somebody that, huh?
Go ahead. See, it's just not as easy as you try to make it seem, is it?
It's not.
Go ahead.
You're right. It's really not that easy to think about things that are non-negotiables. And sometimes you don't realize what a non-negotiable is until you're into the thick of the relationship and you're like, oh, wait, I didn't sign up for this. But,
right.
The settling meaning, I don't even know.
Yeah, you're going to settle. Because you can have somebody who may check off most of your boxes, but they're going to miss some. That's just the natural process. I don't like to say impossible, but that's about as close as it gets to it being impossible. I even looked it up on Google. I put it in Google and ChatGPT, and they both was like, "That's impossible."
Oh, wait, Maya, you're in our podcast. No. She walked all up in there and was like, "Oh no!"
Right up in it. And I'm not even going to take that part out either.
What are some things that you won't settle on in a relationship?
Come on, yeah, go on, come on in. Come on, you might as well come on in now. Come on.
I don't have.
Come on, Toni too. Might as well. Both of y'all might as well come in on this one.
I'm talking about what? Oh, you knew that.
No. Bring them both in. Bring them both in.
Toni is in the bathroom. She's indisposed.
Okay, well, we'll get her when she. Damn, you didn't have to say that, but we'll get her when she comes out. All right, Maya, come on.
What are some things that when she doesn't want to get in the camera? She said she looks crazy. I don't think she does, but look at this. No, it doesn't look bad.
All right, whatever. Background talking. All right, background talker.
Don't know.
See, it's not that easy to come up with.
Do you
think somebody that has money, right? Do you say that?
Yeah.
You say that, but then you end up with people that don't have money.
They have that's like normal, because everybody's normal.
So that's not a thing of that's what are the things did you look for in a relationship? Just name
Toni is another room talking about integrity.
Oh, wait. Tell Toni when she come out, she'll get hers in. Go ahead, Maya, go.
No, that's a good one. Integrity.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, she's running it down. Loyalty, honesty. Emotional
I
regulator.
can't hear you, so you stop talking till you come in to. I can't hear you.
Emotional regulator. What's an emotional regulator?
That's I don't know what that is. That's the
regulate their emotions.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Good family values.
Good family values, right?
Not a mama's boy.
Not a mama's boy.
That's two different things too. That's
okay. Come on.
What's somebody's balance? You don't want someone that's so extreme. I'm in church every Sunday. I have Bible study on Wednesdays.
I had that before, and I had to, that was a no for me.
A Christ-fearing man.
She wants a Christ-fearing man. I don't know.
She joined church for one day, and the guy
said that's funny to you.
Huh?
She said that's funny to you.
Yeah, she joined the church today, and now they got to
going to church.
Huh?
She's been going to church.
No, not said join.
My children were raised to focus on Christ.
I said joined. I said join. I ain't say go. I know she.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Toni's been consistent with her message. I'm in agreement.
I never heard that before. I never heard that before. I never heard her.
Very happy that you were laughing like that.
He like threw his head back talking about because I joined the church today.
Yes, she don't like that.
I've been going to the church since last year now.
No, you've been going. I know you've been going. You've been doing it online and everything. I know.
So
that's the first time I heard you say these things about who you're looking for.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean because you heard it the first time doesn't mean that they don't exist.
This is my view. It's my first time here, so that's why I had the thought that I had. But that's why I had the thought I had.
Looking at somebody's non-negotiables is not very kind.
Just saying, it didn't matter what. So anyway, the point of it all is, if you don't have all these things, would you still be with the person?
Well, if he doesn't have all of those things, I feel like he's not, in the long run, it's not going to work out. He doesn't have,
so he has to have everything that you want in a person.
Well, I feel like the things that we named are like basic things. They're not
really basic because not everybody has integrity.
No, it's not basic because everyone is different. Everyone is different.
Right, and if you don't have integrity, then what?
If you don't have honesty, if you don't have loyalty, if you don't turn to God, what exactly in the long run?
And do you have those same things?
Yeah, if I want that man, I gotta also embody those same traits. However, a provider, a protector, that's the stuff that I feel like is for the man.
There you go.
But
Toni has integrity. Maya has integrity. They're honest. They're truthful. They're kind. They're God-fearing.
So far, all of the people that you dated had all of those things.
Well, I would say that
not you.
Have all those people had those things? No, because you're not dating them anymore.
Exactly.
But you did date them for a while though.
But you're dating them.
But you see what happens
if
you go back on your non-negotiables.
Right. See what happens when you go back on your non-negotiables. Yeah, I can say to you, oh my gosh, yes, I'm honest, I'm truthful, I'm loving, I'm Christ-centered, I'm all those things. And a couple months into it, you found out I lied about something. That's not honest. Right. So people can say what they want, but you're not going to know until you start dating them.
Right, but people do lie.
You're not going to know until you start dating them. Right. People, when you're dating them, they'll tell you anything you want to hear. I don't like when people say, one thing about me is, don't tell me one thing about you, because that's usually not the thing about you.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, about me. Just, I'm going to talk to you and you're going to eventually reveal who you are.
And regardless of whatever, it's just not, no one's going to check every box. Not one person. Not unless you date.
Well, you can't say every box, but you have to figure out what's important to you. If they're saying loyalty and honesty,
you're settling though. You're settling on certain things.
You're not. But you don't really know those things until you start dating them, and then you find out you date.
Problem is settling as a bad thing. Settling as a bad word. That's the whole point of it, because everyone looks at settling as a bad word. It's not necessarily a bad word. It just
is settling bad?
Because at some point you're going to compromise. You're going to compromise something. You can't have it all your way, right? But
you can't compromise on your non-negotiables. You can't compromise on loyalty, integrity.
So everything that you want is a non-negotiable. Is that what you're saying? Everything that you want in the guys are non-negotiables.
They just name the things that are important to them.
All right.
We just name
okay.
the non-negotiables.
We just name the guys.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of things that go along with what you want in a person. And
right. If you say
mushrooms, but that's not a non-negotiable.
Right. I would like it if you ate meat, but you don't. But that's not a non-negotiable.
Okay, but that's still, you don't like it. That's still something you have to say because I don't like that though.
Like I would like it if
you don't like it. It ain't just about non-negotiable, just stuff you don't like. Yeah, stuff you don't like. It's gonna be stuff you don't like about somebody, and you have to use whatever words you want, compromise or settling. You're settling because that's not, they don't like something that you like. I mean, but that's part of a relationship to me. So you're going to settle you're eventually going to settle in something.
I don't think settling is the right word. I think compromising. You're not settling. I'm not settling for any of my non-negotiables, but I'll compromise on, okay, well, he chews with his mouth open, so I'll compromise on that. Did you freeze?
No, I'm just sitting there like, it's still like settling on somebody who chews with their mouth open. It's still something you don't like.
I don't like it, but then I just won't eat with them.
Okay, well, regardless, you're still settling.
I'm compromising.
Okay, but see, that's again why. What's the difference with using either word? Because settling is bad. Because you're told that settling is bad.
There's integrity and loyal. I'm not
saying it's compromising. Settling is the same damn thing, but it's just because when you hear the word settling, now everyone has a problem with it.
My peanut gallery says
compromising is a good word. That's when two people are meeting in the middle. If you're settling, the person is who they are, and you're just accepting that.
Right. I know he don't like to work, and I had to pay all the bills, but it's all right.
I know he don't like to. He eat with his food open. I'm settling because he like to do this and that. I don't like. That's still settling. No matter how you can dress the word however you want to dress it up. You can dress it up however you want to dress it up. It's still the same thing.
Settling, yeah.
I think it just depends on your perspective.
Still settling.
It depends on your perspective, yeah.
It's just your choice of wording, but it's the same thing.
Settling and compromising is not the same.
Right in this discussion, I fear.
You feel? She said she fears.
Herm's not accepting no other answers, but the answers, the questions are leading. He just needs you to answer it exactly.
I don't need you to answer. I want y'all opinion, but I'm just telling you.
It's like, you know what?
Yeah. That's what all right. You're right. That's settling.
You don't have to agree with it. That's the whole point. We settling on this right now. You just settled. You just settled just now. I said, all right, I'm just going to now. I just settle on that.
In the middle. Herm's not compromising from settling. Okay. Herm is stuck on settling. So you are settling.
Because that's what this is about today. Because that's why I brought it up like that. Because people will accept the compromise word in a heartbeat, but they don't want to accept settling because it's always been ingrained in us that don't settle. That's always been taught to us.
Settling on certain things. Well, my mother is perfect, but you are probably settling. You feel like you're settling on some things too.
Everyone settles on some things. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it.
Right. You're supposed to say, no, I found the perfect woman.
There's no such thing as a perfect woman.
I'm perfect for you.
Okay, that's something different. That's something totally different. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we just said a little while ago, it's something you don't like about me. We know this already.
What is it?
All that, huh?
What is it? What is it that I don't like about you?
I don't know off the top of my head. I know it's
because you're a know-it-all. You are a know-it-all.
Okay, there's one. Yeah, there you go. There's one. Yeah, there's one. Good. Thank you. Name it for me. Yeah. There you go. And I can say that too. So we both agree on that one.
I'm not a know-it-all because I eventually I'm just like, all right, whatever.
And you're gonna go off like, yeah, I'm letting him have it, but I know the answer.
Right, but you don't let that.
Okay, so you don't know it all. What difference does it make? If you got it in your head or you don't. So that's what it is. Oh boy, that was kind of this came and snapped the dog up. Boy, oh boy, what's that about? Yeah. Oh, she's so finicky with that dog. Like, one minute she liked the dog, one minute she ain't want nothing to do.
She brought the dog over to Maya. He looks really nervous too. Come here, Ching baby. Come on, your mama.
Why would you do that?
You know he's gonna start biting me. Hi.
If you lay over there on her lap, I'm gonna be mad.
You know he's gonna try. He's gonna do whatever to get out of her hands. So you don't do that.
All right. Well, this has been another wonderful episode. We did not compromise or settle on anything with this.
You did settle.
You settled.
I settled.
There was no compromise.
Okay.
But it's all good.
It definitely is. And that's a good episode.
That was a good topic, dear. That was a good topic.
It really was. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
It's Women's History Month. So it's Women's History Month. So shout out to all the dynamic women who are pushing through every day.
Stop it.
Ooh, good thing too, because I'm going to post tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good thing for Women's Day. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
And our wellness box, nobody gets the right answer.
That's right. Let's go to that. Because I was going to actually cut it off a couple of days, but no one got it right. We had somebody a couple of people that came close.
Doesn't matter. This is not horseshoes.
I can't give it to you, but I was waiting for Kasim to answer since he said he knew the answer, but I didn't heard the response yet. So again,
okay. So then we won't say it yet. We'll give them a couple days.
One more. Yeah, we'll give you a few more days, and then we'll announce. Hopefully, we'll be able to announce the winner on the next episode. But
right.
So until then, make sure you guys like. Oh, we didn't do our health for today. Wellness. We always got to end with at least have some type of wellness.
This will be released on Wellness Wednesday. And what's a wellness tip?
What's the wellness tip I want to say this week?
Well, it's daylight savings time. It's daylight savings time. So make sure
you get your sleep.
Right. Make sure you get your sleep. And I'm not promoting this, but I love this little ring. And you saw the text message I sent you and said, it said, I know how to get my sleep in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will get my 8 to 9 hours of sleep in.
So wellness tips for the day. Making sure you get your sleep with this new hour change, and make sure you stay hydrated. Drink water, drink coconut water, alkaline, whatever you use. And you eat watermelon, you eat different fruits that'll keep you hydrated. So make sure you stay hydrated, especially as the season's starting to change. It's getting hot.
All right.
All that mess out. But yep.
Love you guys.
Love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.